Welcome to part 3 of the Super Mario 3D Land playthrough. Begin this part today by looking at this, the Blue Toad house.
The Blue Toad!
Yeah, you remember this? This is essentially like the photo album place that's placed here.
Oh yeah, the photo album place.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the end of each world, like the world transition cutscene is basically like Bowser sending hate mail to Mario via these postcards, and you collect
very animated postcards.
Oh yeah, what's fun about this? Like I'm shaking, like physically shaking the 3DS right now to get those pictures to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a neat little detail that I like. And so, yeah. There are 13 in the entire game. I'm actually going to go back, like at the very end of this playthrough, go back and scroll through all the postcards just to show those off again. Because really, I just like the neat little touch that this thing exists in the first place.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, especially. Oh.
I stomp on every toad you see.
I murdered Toad. That's what I have to do in this cruel world. But yeah.
I've seen an animation. It's not an actual Nintendo licensed animation.
Okay.
Where Mario rips off Toad's head and eats it.
What?
Yeah. It's in a YouTube video called Mario is Racist.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I don't think I've actually
It's fucking hilarious.
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
It features both PlayStation and Nintendo characters.
Oh my god, yeah.
Which means we see Crash and
Kratos.
Oh,
Kratos.
Is it that same animator that did the Mario Kart one? Because there's a Mario Kart one that I'm thinking of where, like, for some reason, Kratos is also in a go-kart and is racing Mario and gang.
Yeah, that's Mario's racist.
That's Mario's racist.
That's the video? Okay.
Yeah, fucking Mario shoves a giant banana up Donkey Kong's ass.
Fucking love that.
That is hilarious, yeah.
That is fucking great.
Fuck are you, Kratos?
Yeah. Fuck are you, Kratos? The PlayStation characters never learn.
God. Earlier today, I was watching like the PlayStation version of Smash Bros. Like, you know how other fighting games have like those like intro cutscenes before the fight, like just the characters bantering off at each other, insulting one another. PlayStation All Stars has that, and they have some of the wildest like meetups ever. So my favorite one that I just found was like a nice touch was Nathan Drake and Sly Cooper, because they're basically the same thing, and I hadn't thought of that before until I actually saw that. So it was actually fun seeing those two interact with one another. One of the wildest things though, okay, so you guys are familiar with the video game BioShock, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it's basically
I played a little bit.
It's basically the big tank character. You want to know who the big tank character's rival is? Sackboy. From Little Big Planet.
That's pretty funny.
It is pretty
That's
funny.
good.
That was the wildest one I had seen. Yeah, Little Big Planet versus BioShock. Okay.
The two most opposite fucking games.
You couldn't get more opposite than that. And that's pretty wild. That game all around is just fascinating. I might actually
BioShock or
no, like
Little Big Planet?
No, like both. But I'm more talking about like the PlayStation All Stars thing. The game's just wild. Oh man.
I like BioShock.
Yeah, I haven't played them myself. I'm just like kind of familiar with the. Actually, no, I'm not familiar with the premise at all. I just know what the gameplay looks like, and like the villain of the first game is kind of like phenomenal, right?
Yeah, I've never completed it.
Okay.
But I compare BioShock, and I don't even think you could call this not a great comparison for the hardcore BioShock fans.
Okay.
But because I've never fully played it, this is what I compare it to. I compare it to a little game called Singularity.
Okay.
Do y'all know what Singularity is?
You might have brought it up one other time.
I've brought it up a few times.
Okay.
It kind of has like that vibe going on for it, despite it has a completely different it has a completely different story from BioShock.
Okay.
It just both games have that feel. But I also haven't played Singularity in like almost 10 years.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit less than 10 years, but it's been a long time.
10 years ago was 2012.
I believe Singularity was out at that point in time.
Okay.
It's an old game, but
yeah,
it was pretty good. I never completed it because I sucked at it, but
okay.
Yeah, June 2010.
2010. Okay.
Yeah. So I never completed it because I sucked at it, but it was a decent game.
Alrighty then.
The ending blew my fucking mind.
Yeah. How the fuck did I? Okay, whatever.
I almost never hit the top of the fucking pole on these things. Like I almost never do.
I try to at least, just because gameplay. Got to do it for the content, gang. But so this game actually has like a wild threshold for 100% completion. So not only must you collect every single star medal in the game, you also need to get a gold flagpole for every single level, as both Mario and Luigi. Because at the end of the main campaign, you do unlock Luigi. Actually, no, you unlock him like after the first world of Special World. So for this playthrough that we're gonna watch right now, it's not an exact 100% playthrough. I'm going after all the star medals, but I'm not doing the entire second half of the game. Yeah, because if you guys remember, like after you defeat, like after the credit sequence of this game, you basically are opened up to the next half of the game, which is basically all the entire game again, but hard mode. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that for the
No, he's a gamer.
I'm a gamer. That was pro gamer.
He's good at the game.
So yeah, there's like a special world for every single world in this game. I'm not gonna do that for this playthrough because it's essentially an entire another game. That would add more parts to this playthrough. That it'd essentially be a 16-part playthrough instead of an 8-part playthrough. So not doing that, and there's not really much to talk about after that. So, but I will be showing off like the the Champions Road equivalent to this game. Like you know how like every single 3D or like Galaxy 2 onward has like the hardest level ever in the game. Once you 100% it, that's your reward for 100%ing it. Yeah. Did I cut out? You know how Galaxy 2 has Grand Finale Galaxy? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your reward for 100% completing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna show off that equivalent, the equivalent to that of this game, the hardest level in the game. That's your reward for 100% completing it. I'm not gonna 100% complete it for this playthrough though. Yeah, no, I don't want this to be a longer game than it already is. That's why I said there's like a wild threshold to it, because there's essentially 16 worlds in this game.
Yeah. Some of the kind of when you mentioned for like 100%ing, because you have to like get the top of the flagpole for like Mario and Luigi and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that kind of reminds me of like, because when you're trying to 100% like Mario 3D World as well, because like there's something like that also.
Oh my god, you're right.
There's more characters. Like you have to do that for Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad, and for Rosalina when you unlock her later in the game.
I do.
So you basically have to play every level like 5 times, or get like a bunch of friends to just play as all the characters.
Yeah, get a bunch of friends to play as all the characters. That would make the 100%ing so much easier for that.
Yeah.
But I don't have friends. No, I actually do remember, because I actually did 100% 3D World with all 5 characters and all that. Like I got oh my fucking god. I misjudged that. I misjudged that so hard.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fucking Men in Black.
You didn't see that. You didn't. That never happened.
That's a good
Whatever
movie, by the way.
It's been a while since I've actually watched Men in Black. I remember.
We seem to watch it in this house regularly.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
Like, I swear to God, in like the last 3 weeks, I've seen it twice.
Really,
On TV.
huh? It is a good movie.
It is a
It's
good
pretty
movie.
good, yeah.
Yeah, I wish the sequels were. They should have made sequels to that.
Okay.
You know?
I don't think the second one is as bad as people made it to be.
Okay.
I think it was alright. The third one, I actually liked. I legitimately liked. I thought it was a great comeback. Fourth one, I've heard sucks.
Oh, completely forgot there was a fourth one.
Is the fourth one with Chris Hemsworth, I believe?
Yeah, it's
I
like
think I even knew there was a fourth one.
it's relatively recent, like 4 years old maybe.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
It's bad.
I completely forgot that one existed.
I think it was called MIB International.
Yeah, International. Yep, let's look at it.
Yeah, MIB.
Um,
MIB International with Chris Hemsworth as Agent H.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, 23% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think the only good part of it was Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. 2019 is when that film came out. So yeah, only 3 years old. I completely forgot that movie existed, dude.
They literally took out the good parts of MIB
Yeah.
in that movie. Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones. I would say Rip Torn, but he's dead.
Oh. Let's see, because I'm curious now, like the Rotten Tomato scores of the other, like the original trilogy, if you will. See, the first one got 92. The second one got 39. 3. Where's 3? Come on, freaking. It came out in 2012? I thought that was older than that. Oh my god, it's 10 years old. 68%. Yeah, I actually do remember seeing the third film in theaters. And I thought
I know.
it was okay.
Yeah, I thought the third one was alright.
Yeah, it's like, I guess this is where my dislike of time traveling plots came in, because Men in Black 3 has time travel in it. So, oops.
But I think they did okay with it.
Yeah, as far as I know, as I can remember, is like they tried to establish their own rules for time travel, which is a good thing if you're going to add time travel into your plot. Just establish your own rules, because if you don't establish your own rules...
Basically, every movie I've seen has basically just tried to follow the Back to the Future level
Yeah?
Yeah.
of rules. Because, well, it's Back to the Future, and pretty much everyone loves those movies.
Yeah. And it kind of, sort of makes sense, right? Like, the Back to the Future, like, rules for time travel is basically like, if you go back in time, you mess it up, your future completely changes. Right?
Yeah, that's essentially the Back to the Future mode of it.
Was it like that, or was it like if you do all that stuff, yada yada, would it create like an alternate dimension or alternate timeline or something? Or is that too complex?
I can't remember what way they did it. It's been a while since I've actually watched the movie.
Okay.
I'd have to rewatch it to maybe actually fully come to an answer on that. I know my hatred for like time traveling plots. I think there's 2 examples I could put into the fact.
Okay.
One was the game Singularity itself.
Oh, going back to that.
Yes, because that game was so confusing because it had time travel plots in it. And then I believe it was what even furthered this hatred was Red vs. Blue season 17 and 16.
There's time travel in Red vs. Blue?
There was theories of time travel since season 3.
Theories, okay.
In season 3 of Red vs. Blue, it was assumed that after the events of season 2, they time traveled forward in time.
Okay.
After their altercation with O'Malley, but they later described that was actually just a whole simulation thing done by Project Freelancer. And they make the joke that they thought all of them thought it was time travel, but they actually ended up making a time travel plot in season 16 and season 17 of Red vs. Blue. Okay. Which was not great. Even I have to agree as a hardcore Red vs. Blue fan. It was not great.
Okay.
But it's better than Red vs. Blue Zero, which is a load of crap.
Oh yeah, is it prequel series or what?
It's a sequel, I believe.
Oh, sequel. Okay.
But it's a load of crap. It essentially took what made Red vs. Blue good and made it not good.
Okay.
Take the good things of Red vs. Blue, take them out, and that's Red vs. Blue Zero.
Gotcha.
Take out all your funny characters. Now, I don't believe that's Red vs. Blue's fault, considering a lot of the voice actors for characters left the company. Or they retired, because a lot of them are up there in age.
I see.
But it's not a great show. And that plot made me kind of just hate time travel plots.
I see. Mega Man X fans be like crying.
Only I understood that.
Mega Man X, basically the sequel series to the classic Mega Man. Classic Mega Man barely has a story. The X series tries to like it's basically Mega Man with story. But starting with like X4, I believe the story kind of goes to shit. And then
it's just not good.
Yeah. Have you seen those memes where it's like a meme compilation? It's like fans of this game be like, fans of this game be like. And it's just a whole bunch of meme comps. I need to actually. Damn it! What was that? What was that? I need to show you guys actually, but there's a funny Mega Man X series. Like X1 fans be like this. X4 fans trying to justify that their plot actually makes sense. X7 fans don't exist.
There's not a single fan of X7.
Exactly.
Yeah, isn't that one of like the 3D ones that are really bad?
X7's the only 3D one, and it's bad. It's really bad. That's why for X8 they were like, let's go back to 2D, but like we can keep the 3D models. Like 2.5D is a thing, right? Yeah, let's do that for X8, and it happens to be like one of the best in the series. Yeah, as far as I know, X6 and X7 are like the most terrible ones, like gameplay-wise as well. But I don't know much about it because I don't play Mega Man. So take what I say with a grain of salt. You'd think because I made Mega Man and Smash Ultimate, I'd be a Mega Man fan, but no, I can barely play the games.
I mean, Mega Man games are usually pretty difficult.
Yeah, by design, yeah. Or at least, like, later down the line. I mentioned, like, Mega Man 1, like, you know how Mega Man basically has, as like, the moment you go off screen, the enemy comes back.
Yeah.
That was a glitch in the first game. They just made it a feature in those later games.
they just kept it.
Yeah, they just kept it. Because, like, it gives us identity. Yep, that's what that is.
It's kind of funny, actually. Like, I just remembered now because in Sonic, because like Sonic can't swim, you know, like in water and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But like it's funny because like hedgehogs like actual hedgehogs can swim, but they didn't know that when they were making the first Sonic game, and so they're just like, well, we've already done it, so I guess we're just gonna keep it.
Oh my god.
So Sonic can't swim, I guess.
I mean, you gotta be the opposite of Mario, right? Right? Sonic can survive in lava. Also, Sonic drowns in water.
Just the fact about a number of glitches, that there are glitches in games that literally at some point in time ended up becoming features of the game.
Yeah, it's kind of fascinating like that. Do you know of any?
Team Fortress, I believe, had one.
Oh, really?
It had something to do with the spy, I believe.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've played Team Fortress 2. And I've never actually played Team Fortress.
Yeah, like that's what I hear. It's like even in, like Team Fortress 2, Half-Life 2, everybody talks about those ones. Nobody talks about Half-Life 1 or Team Fortress 1.
I believe there was a glitch with the disguise kit that became...
Oh yeah, I don't remember specifically either, but yeah, it was some kind of like bug with the spies, like when you're disguising or something like that, and they decided to make that like an actual feature for the Team Fortress 2 game.
Yeah.
Oh, the Minecraft creepers are another really good example, actually, of the like a bug becoming an actual feature.
Right.
Because like they were originally trying to make a pig, but like something messed up, and so like the proportion, like where the proportions of it were placed were completely wrong and stuff like that. It was like it completely messed up how it was supposed to be like made, and so they were like, well, what if we just make this an actual enemy? And so they made the creepers.